Your money is losing value even if you don't spend it, and most people never notice until it's too late. Let me tell you a simple story. Imagine you put $100 in a drawer. You don't touch it. You don't waste it. 1 year later, you open the drawer. The money is still there. But here's the problem. That $100 can't buy what it used to. Nothing was stolen. No one touched your cash. Yet you are poorer. This is inflation. It doesn't break into your house. It doesn't send you a warning. It works quietly, slowly, and legally. Most people think inflation means prices going up. That's only half the truth. Inflation actually means your money is worth less. When the supply of money increases faster than goods and services, each dollar loses purchasing power. Same money, less value. This is why food, rent, fuel, and healthcare feel more expensive every year. Not because businesses are evil, but because the money itself is weaker. So where does inflation come from? Let's look at cause and effect. Governments spend money, sometimes more than they collect in taxes. To cover the gap, new money is created. At first, this money flows into banks, corporations, financial markets. Later, it reaches everyday people. By the time it reaches you, prices have already adjusted. That's why inflation feels unfair. Those closest to new money benefit first. Everyone else pays later. Here's the part schools don't explain. If your money sits in cash, low-interest savings, underpaid wages, inflation eats it every year. For example, if inflation is 6% and your savings earn 1%, you lose 5% quietly. No alarm, no notification. Saving feels safe, but doing only that can slowly make you poorer. Most people notice inflation too late. When groceries double, rent jumps, suddenly fuel costs shock you. People think, I'm earning the same. Why am I struggling? The answer isn't spending more. It's purchasing power shrinking. Income that doesn't grow faster than inflation is actually going backward. Now here's the twist. Inflation doesn't hurt everyone. It helps people who own assets, businesses, investments. Why? Because assets often rise with inflation. Debt also becomes cheaper over time. This is why the wealthy don't panic about inflation. They position themselves differently. Same economy, different outcomes. You don't beat inflation by guessing markets. You beat it by understanding one rule. Money must grow faster than inflation. That means learning basic investing, growing skills that increase income, avoiding long-term idle cash, building assets slowly and safely. You don't need to be rich to start. You need awareness. Inflation is not loud. It doesn't scare you immediately. That's why it's dangerous. If you do nothing, your money works against you. If you understand it, you can protect yourself. The real risk isn't inflation. The real risk is not knowing it exists. If this helped you, subscribe to Money Science AR. In the next video, I'll show you Rich and Poor Money Habit. Psychology explained, one without risky shortcuts. Because money doesn't disappear overnight. It fades silently.